it looks like Disney, of all people, are apparently working with Hasbro to make a Power Rangers series. Do people realize that that they tried this and then they hated it and wanted to get rid of it? I swear to God, this franchise, like, people get it and they want to destroy it. So yeah, it's a little bit kind of off. So it says Power Rangers TV series in the works for Disney Plus with John Steinberg and Dan Schwartz as showrunners. The Power Rangers join Disney. It's always been a thing. They wanted to get rid of it. It's morphing time. The Power Rangers have found a brand new home. A new report reveals that a live-action TV series focusing on the team is coming to Disney+. It may be surprising for casual fans to hear that Power Rangers has been in a bit of a hiatus recently. The series has been on an absolute juggernaut for Hasbro ever since its inception back in 1994, a new incarnation of the show airing in some form every single year since. That is until the franchise ended its partnership with Netflix back in 2023, following the performance of Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, with an announcement revealing that they could be seeking a new home to reboot the beloved franchise. And it seems they finally found their partner. A new report from The Wrap, which we will see very shortly, reveals that Hasbro is bringing Power Rangers to Disney Plus for the long-awaited reboot of the franchise. While there are very few details currently, obviously, like no one's going to release stuff and be just a slow news day. A few details currently above the project. It has been confirmed that the series will be a live action with John Steinberg and Dan Schwartz set as head writers and showrunners. Hasbro will produce the show alongside Disney Plus and 20th Century TV. It is also unclear if the reboot will continue the franchise's tradition of bringing back old cast members for new roles, or if they seek to wipe the slate completely clean. Why are the Power Rangers on Disney Plus? The Power Rangers landing on Disney Plus may be an exciting prospect for some fans, while Hasbro still own the rights to the characters. The reboot, being housed by Disney executive streaming service, does incentivize them to push the brand across a number of different avenues, perhaps the most exciting of which would be a potential feature film. The last of which bombed at the box office by beloved fans. This is only the latest in a number of high-performing acquisitions by the streamer. The international distribution rights for Doctor Who were purchased by the company in 2022, making Disney Plus the exclusive streaming home for the beloved BBC franchise. They combined with the formed Power Rangers reboot seems to suggest that Disney is making a play to turn their streaming service into a more traditional distributor. This combined with the formed Power Rangers reboot seems to suggest that Disney is making a play to turn their streaming service into a more traditional distributor of content, moving away from the original content that is defined. Dear God, all these ads. For the app in the first few years. There are currently no release date for the Power Rangers series on Disney Plus. Stay tuned for the latest things. So this jumps over to The Wrap and says Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schwartz in talks to write and produce and showrun live action Power Rangers series at Disney Plus, and this is exclusive. Again, it's interesting that they've used Samurai. Maybe we're going to get Samurai here. Maybe we get that. Okay, so Percy Jackson and the Olympians, showrunner John E. Steinberg and Dan Schwartz, why do I keep saying Schwartz, are in talks to write, showrun, and produce a live-action Power Rangers series for Disney Plus and 20th Century TV. The Wrap has exclusively learned. Hasbro will produce the series, which will reinvent the franchise for a whole new generation of fans, with delighting those who already know and love the world of Power Rangers. So this is basically just catching up. So these are the gentlemen that are going to be doing it. Lionsgate and Saban Film attempted to reboot Power Rangers franchise in 2000 with a gritty adaptation. I don't know. The film grossed only $142 million on the budget of around about 100 million. So not the best. Hasbro then acquired the rights, which is true. The development of Power Rangers is part of Hasbro Entertainment's ongoing strategy to evolve storytelling and produce a series. I'm sure Hasbro Entertainment died. I'm sure like they got rid of E1 and stuff like that. But, and also I think, didn't they say a while ago that Hasbro wanted to get rid of storytelling and just focus on stuff, which is... Okay, so the development of Power Rangers is part of the Hasbro Entertainment ongoing strategy to evaluate storytelling and produce series based on Hasbro's most iconic brands, alongside the industry's best talent studios and distribution platforms. Beyond Power Rangers, Hasbro Entertainment active projects include a reimagining of Clue across film and television with Sony's TriStar Pictures, etc., so we don't really need to kind of read that part. Says Steinberg is currently the co-creator, executive producer, and showrunner of Percy Jackson. Okay, that's fine. And then there's absolutely like nothing else on this one. Okay, so first of all, very interesting that Disney are going to be doing this. I generally thought that they had their fill and didn't want to do anything whatsoever. This is something kind of huge to some degree because maybe because Playmates now has Mighty Morphing that they're going to do that Mighty Morphing thing. For me on this one, I'm very kind of up and down because Disney, once they had Power Rangers originally, they just didn't give a shit. They just didn't give a shit after a while and they wanted it cancelled, hence RPM. So very kind of on this one. So part of me is very much I want to see. I like the fact they use samurai and I think that they should do something different with this. But yeah, who actually knows on this one? Will they adapt King Oja, Dom Motaro? Are they going to adapt Dom Brothers? Are they going to continue with adaptions? Is that the thing? Or are they going to do something completely different that is absolutely nothing to do with Sentai? So there's quite a huge big thing and it'll be very interesting. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on this story. I kind of want... I think the reason why I'm very doubtful on this is because we've had people turn around and say, yeah, we're going to work with this, or yeah, we're going to have this. Look at the whole Jonathan Entwistle and Kelly as well, where that was going forward and then it just suddenly dropped. So now that we have some information, I want to kind of really keep my eye on this and see what happens and just go with it. But what are your thoughts? What do you think about all of this? Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think we're getting King Oja? Are we getting Gozuja? Are we getting a Sentai adaptation? Let me know down below in the comments. And while you're down there, why not hit the like and subscribe button? It helps the channel grow. Check out the channel memberships and the Patreon too. Why not? It all helps if you help support the channel. It makes it grow and it will be the best thing in the world and I would appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。